Ranger here with a look at the black version of the Dino Charge Megazord. Now this is based off the black Kyoryugen from the original Kyoryuger. I have trouble with those words. But of course he's smaller than the Japanese version. One thing that really stood out for me was this tail. I mean, it's so short and stubby. I would rather it had been longer, but they made it that way. Now as you can see, he's got some silver up through here, some gold. Of course it's not bright and shiny though, it's just kind of a flat gold, but there's no detailing anywhere else. Kind of hate that, but even then, as I turn it, hopefully you can see he's got a lot of sculpted in detail. And that really makes it look good. I really like that they took so much, that they took the time to do that. Of course on the Dino Charge Megazord, he's got a lot of detail in it too. So anyway, the black one did not have this here. Like with the Dino Charge Megazord, when you push in the battery and then push the jaw down, these pop up. Now this here you're going to have to lift on your own. Now this is pretty cool. But anyway, you can raise it up, push down, and fire. I thought that was kind of neat. Now I'm going to go ahead and transform it to robot mode. Take that out. Swing those back. Swing that down. Oh, the feet fit in these little nubs there at the bottom. About forgot about that. They're kind of tricky sometimes. One thing to watch out for is right here, when if the feet get a little bit loose, push them up and they'll fit in. There we go. Alright, now swing this around. Oh, I forgot to turn those down. Need to turn these down before you turn it around. Take this off. Now for the helmet, pop the legs open, that drops out. And go ahead and put the helmet on. Now, of course you'll notice there's no arms with this. With the Japanese version, they had the Stegosaurus and Triceratops, which in Japanese it was Stegochi and Dracera. But anyway, it had a black and gold Stegosaurus and Triceratops with it. This just comes with this. So there's no matching black of anything else to really put with it. Unless, let me put this on here real quick and I'll show you something you can do. Alright, now that's where that goes, but I'd rather just leave it here. Kind of complements the jaw over there, the collar. Balances out a little bit. I got a couple of Parasaurolophus. There's one. I've already got it folded up to make the arm. Now one thing you might want to do is bring this leg back down, because what can happen is when you snap it on and try to swing it forward, that back leg will catch here. Oh, when you push the battery in, that opens up. So go ahead and attach that. Then I've got another one. Now you see this here kind of matches that. This is from the special edition of the Dino Charge Megazord that had this color on it instead of yellow, and it also had the Parasaurolophus and the I think it was a Raptor that came with it that had this as well. But anyway, let's go ahead and pop that open. Now on this one, go ahead and bring that down as well. But also, I like to bring this one down, and I'll show you why. Let's go ahead and hook that one in. Now you see with those back legs turned down, you can bring these out better. Whoops, hang on. There we go. Now that's kind of coordinated. Of course, even though that is a bright yellow instead of that muted gold. But that looks pretty cool. Now, the reason I turned this one down is that this right here will become a big weapon. Fold that out. Now up under here, you catch this little clip right there, and that brings out a handle. Now this handle is kind of iffy at best. It really doesn't fit all that secure, but it still fits. You see right there where the hand is, just slide that in, and see it's pretty loose. But with this leg down, it holds it up better. You can see if the leg was back here, this would be drooping. Now, one thing that's cool is he still stands up with all this weight in the front, which I like. So you can even bring that other arm up, and he's still pretty stable. And I think that looks so cool. Now, if there was just some more paint apps on there, it would be really awesome. But still, I mean that looks pretty darn good. Now I'm hoping maybe they will come out with a black Stegosaurus and a black Triceratops to go with this, because I've noticed they've been coming out with different color versions of some of the other ones, like the Raptor. They've got a red version of it out now instead of a green. I mean, along with the green. And on the Parasaurolophus, they've got a green one out, instead of black. And I think there's a few others where they've changed the color some. Now, I've got something else I want to do with him. Now, as you know, the Pteranodon will fit on the back of the Dino Charge Megazord, and of course it will fit on this one too. So that's the thing about this one. This is the same mold as the Dino Charge Megazord, and I think that's the only difference, as far as I can tell. So everything that you can do with the Dino Charge Megazord, you can do with this one too. So here's the Pteranodon. So he's all ready to go. Clip him onto the back. There we go. Now he's a bit back heavy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lean that up against the wall back there just for a moment. Now to bring these out. Go ahead and put this on. Now let's see if that takes care of that. And you still want to lean over. I think it's my my box here I'm using. It's leaning back a little bit. But there's all of that. So you got the black T-Rex, the two black Parasaurolophus, big old gun there, then the Pteranodon on the back. Alright, now he's standing pretty good. Okay, I want to take the camera off and just sort of look around this a little bit. I'll just sort of give some different angles here. Let me turn that on around some. He's a little wobbly. Okay, I've got one more thing I want to do with it. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to stop and go ahead and fix it up so I can show you real quick. And there we go. The Plazio Parasaur T-Rex something. Megazord, I don't know. I like the contrast between the white and the black. That looks good. I think overall Bandai America did a great job converting the original Japanese designs into the Zord Builder system. Even though they do lack some features like sound and some other stuff, I think overall they did a great job with these. That does look pretty awesome. Now, of course, you can use different combinations here. You can use the Triceratops and the Ammonite, Raptor, just all the different things that have been coming out. Like for the auxiliary Zords, you can use any combination of those for this. And that's pretty cool, is that you can come up with all kinds of different things. I did forget one little thing. There's this piece. And it will go right up under here. There we go. Oh, by the way, if you can get a hold of a lot of these different ones, do so. If you can, because I know kids will love these, I'm pretty sure. And as a collector, I am really enjoying what they're doing with this series. Y'all take care. Thanks for coming in. Bye.